Regards to this Generation 3 ECWCS system, we've been following it for a while, and I've been in the Army long enough to see the maturation of it and how it's developed, and it's become a little more complicated, but there's benefits to that, and the different levels of the system and the different components, this mix and match, we see it as a good thing. And one of the things that we really see good about it is that we acknowledge that every soldier is not the same. I have soldiers from Arizona and Vermont, and as far away as Samoa, Guam, and I think that a lot of senior leaders need to be educated more on this system and the benefits and the advances. A lot of times I don't think that the systems are used as they were originally designed. So I would really like to see this system continue to be used, provided I want my soldiers to have the best equipment possible in order to go out and defend this nation where we need to. But I think a lot of people need to be educated on the system. To dump a bunch of stuff in a duffel bag on a young soldier and have his leadership not understand the principles of it and how to use the system, then it becomes wasted. And one of the key things that I would like the folks in the logistical world and at PEO Soldier and the folks that are developing these things is to educate us senior leaders on how to use it and the different factors, and for the senior leaders to get past this, everybody has to look the same all the time. Outer garments, I acknowledge that it is a uniform, and the essence of that word is one look, and that's fine, but we can do better than that. We can be smarter than that. And the key is not to let soldiers decide necessarily what they're going to wear. If we can educate our soldiers so that I don't have to tell them what to wear, that they can do it themselves, then that frees me up to worry about other things. Clearly, as a non-commissioned officer, that's always one of my jobs, to look at the soldier, make sure they're wearing the right thing at the right time. But if I teach them what to wear, then I can spot check instead of just always mandating. But the leaders need to understand the differences in our soldiers, the differences in this equipment, and to utilize it in the manner that it was intended. And so we acknowledge that there's different physiological aspects to soldiers, both male and female, gender, ethnicity. And for me to just blanket across the board, look at all those soldiers and say that they're exactly the same and they should wear exactly the same thing all the time, that's archaic. I really like this mix and match capability, the ability to look at my soldiers and say, based on your body type and your conditioning, you don't need as much as another person, and allow them the opportunity to layer that's appropriate for their physiology, the climate, the mission, and that an experienced leader will use the correct components at the correct time for the correct mission, and it makes us more effective. And again, I see this extreme cold weather system as some of the best equipment available to my soldiers in my 20+ years in the Army. I certainly wish I would have had this stuff when I was a youngster out there doing a lot of things. And so